Item 25 to 30.
Yes, come.
The pleadings are complete, Mullahs. We are ready.
Yes.
As for the convenience of the court, Mullahs, I have prepared one pager, Mullahs, just to have everything on a sheet.
Just give us the timeline so that we can.
Yes, Mullahs. Because I'm just passing on this chart, Mullahs. Because I prepared a very short chart, just one page. I will just explain the entire case in 2 pages, Mullahs. This chart contains the timelines, the total issue that is concerned, and almost covers all the matters. There will be the bottom of the page, Mullahs. Only this may have to be changed. Otherwise, all the questions are common. Mullahs, if I may start, Mullahs, from the top of the page. The first phase happened, Mullahs. Result of 1, Mullahs, we see in the box. It came on 5th December 2024. Then, Mullahs, the examination proceed to the second phase, which is called the Tier 2 main exam. Mullahs, on the right hand side, Mullahs can see 2 Roman, 18 January and 20 January, 2 phases, these examinations happen. Mullahs, coming back in the middle, tentative answer sheet for these examinations was published on 21st January 2025. Mullahs, the page number reference is of item number 30, if Mullahs wants to.
Item number 30.
30, yes, Mullahs. On the top left, I have written also WPC 8525. So for reference, if Mullahs has to go back,
Right.
Mullahs, I will take Mullahs. This is by way of convenience I have made. So tentative answer key came on 21st of January, Mullahs. I'll pause here for a minute. The moment we saw the tentative answer sheets, all these students calculated their numbers. They came to a particular number. Then there is a time frame of representation, etc. We are not going into it, Mullahs. Then came the result of Tier 2, which is the contention. It was on 12th March 2025, where all these petitioners got shocked because everybody's numbers got reduced. Numbers, what happened is exactly how I've shown. Later on, final answer key came on 18th of March. So 12th March was the result. 18th March was the final answer key, which had to be then tallied with the tentative answer key, which came on 21st January. Now, Mullahs, may kindly see the arrow goes right, and please see the anomaly that has happened. First phase, 18 January, Mullahs, seeing the two blue arrows coming down.
Right.
So 18 January, Mullahs, there were 9 questions where all marks were given to all of them, all students. 2 answers were changed. And then, Mullahs, right hand side, 10 questions where marks were given to all of them, and 2 questions where answers were changed. Now, Mullahs, what happens is, when there is a slight difficulty or slight interpretational difficulty, they have given 9 questions, the benefit of nine questions and in phase 1 and 10 questions in phase 2. Now, Mullahs, may kindly come to the left hand side, in the middle of the next, where I say variation in marks after final answer key. As I explained earlier also, it created 3 categories. Now, I'm just giving one example if Mullahs wants to note. Let us examine and let us take an example that 3 students have 290 marks in these examination basis the 21st January tentative answer list. Now, Mullahs, most left side, if Mullahs may see, rightly attempted. Students who studied, who prepared well and answered the questions correctly, basis this right hand side phase 1, the marks which were given complete, no mark was given to me. Only 3 marks of the right question was given to me. So no bonus comes to me. I remain at 290. Then comes the better position. People who have not attempted the exam or these questions, which is in phase 1, 11 questions, in phase 2, 12 questions, they get 3 marks per question.
9 and 10.
Please, Mullahs. 9,
11 and 12, 9 and 10.
Mullahs, if we come again right, slightly up, marks to bonus 9 for the first phase and 10, and then answer change also. For answer change also, people who have not attempted, they get 3 marks each.
Why would they get answer not attempted?
That's the problem. So they came up with a notification that we will give all who is not attempted.
Answer is also wrong.
Answer is wrong. I will give rather, Mullahs, I am in the second better position. So, Mullahs, these people, and now just taking the example of 290, a person who is actually not given anything gets 323 finally. So me, who is rightly attempted the question, is at 290. Person who has left the question, these 11 questions in phase 1 and 12 questions in phase 2, gets 323 now, as per the final. Now comes the best situation. A person who has given wrong answer gets 4 marks per question, and which takes the total of that person given this calculation to 333. So, Malas,
How does he get 4?
because Malas, there is a negative marking, minus marking. When I calculated as per the tentative mark sheet, when I calculated,
Main point is that they have found that there is an anomaly in these questions.
which is not, which is I'm going to demonstrate.
Therefore, the only question is not how the effect has come, but whether their final answer key has some problem or not.
Yes, absolutely.
That can be the only question that can be there.
Correct, Malas. That is why, Malas,
Because supposing you've given an answer which you feel is correct, but that is coming only because of the amended answer key.
Plus that I understand. What is falling from my laws is that maybe an answer which I think is correct is actually not correct, and SSC corrected. Therefore, I am at fault, and therefore I should go back, and my marks should not be given. That's the only challenge that I have. This is the result of the issue that they have created that I wanted to just show. Let's just pause here for a minute. I'm just passing on just 4 questions. There are total of 23 questions. I can show each and every question has wrongly been revised, and the the final answer is wrong. But I'm just taking Malas to only 4 questions, just as an illustration. Malas, I have filed and also carrying all 23 questions. The answer which has been revised is a wrong answer. Please have this chart, Malas. And my apologies, Malas, to be making small charts because it's easier for reference purpose. Malas.
Within 1 page, we've understood the whole case.
Please, Malas. Now, Malas, may kindly have the left top. These are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that you feel that our eyesight is very good. With these specs also, we can't read.
No, Malas, I am your eyesight, Malas. I will read everything, Malas. I will read.
Oh, you have to dictate it also. No?
Malas, I will send a
Anyway,
soft copy to the court master, Malas. I will send
According
a
to the census of India.
Please, Malas. This is a question. According to census of India.
What question number?
Malas, this is, Malas, on top, it's written question number 1. Question ID is also written. Exam date is also written.
Okay.
Every reference I have provided, Malas.
Okay.
Right, Malas? The question, please see the question now. And just by illustration, 23 questions are incorrect. The revise is incorrect. According to census 2011, what was the recorded population growth rate of Hindu religion? The correct answer is 16.8. Tentative answer key gave option 4, 16.8. When the final answer key came, this said, for this question, discrepancy is found and therefore full marks being given to all the candidates. I pause here for a minute. Now, a question to me is that according to you, it may be 16.8. Please see the bottom. Malas. This is coming out from the PIB Government of India website, and this is on record also, Malas. The CAT has actually excerpted this question as well. Malas, may kindly see the bottom line. The growth of rate population in decade so and so was 17.7. The growth rate of population of different religious community in the same period was Hindus was 16.8. This is the right answer. The tentative had the right answer. The final, they say, oh, there seems to be some anomaly, and therefore we should change it, and therefore give grace marks to everybody. Now see, Malas, I bring Malas' memory back to the 3 scenarios.
This is as according to the census of India 2000.
Yes, which happens once in 10 years.
But
yes,
the census also gives a figure.
Yes, Malas.
You are relying on some RGI release of. Acha, this is
No. This is Malas. I just accepted it. I've just cut it so that it's easier to read. I have the full version also, Malas, if Malas wants to see.
Okay.
So 16.8.
16.8 was the
right answer. Tentative had the right answer. Me, who studied, prepared well, gave the right answer. And suddenly somebody who's given a wrong answer gets 4 marks for this mistake, and I get only 3. Rather, 3 for the. Now, Malas, may kindly see the next question, which is the bottom question. Question number, serial number 3. In which of the years did
you have filed the expert committee report by which the answers have been changed?
Milord, another CGC has instructed in this matter.
Who has been?
She is on her leg before court number 8.
She's the one who's to lead.
Yes.
Plus every day.
Okay, you explain it to us so that.
Yes, please.
You please simultaneously try and understand what is happening, right? Yes.
Plus, just for context, Malas, the SSC's position even.
Understood.
Please. The bottom question, Malas, in which following year did Mahatma Gandhi led the Satyagraha and hunger strike? Malas, for the first time, Malas, even a class 4 student can answer this. 1918. The tentative answer on the left, option 4, 1918. That was a tentative. Right, final answer key, when it changed, it says some discrepancy found, marks given to all. Now, I ask myself, Mullahs, and Mullahs, in the bottom, Mullahs, may kindly see that I have excerpted the relevant portion from the NCRT book, which shows this, that it is 1918, the first time.
We are adjourning the matter today. You will give us better prints of this material which you are relying.
All right, Mullahs, I will do that.
Better print.
Yes, yes, Mullahs.
Yes.
My apologies, Mullahs.
No. Next.
Now, Mullahs, may kindly come on the right-hand side.
Select the option that is true regarding.
Yes. Mullahs, the right answer, tentative answer, ki this is select the option. First battle of Panipat was one of the decisive battles of India. R is it brought into power a new branded invader called Mughals. Option, these are the option given. The correct statement, as per the NCRT books, is actually statement A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. That's the correct position as per NCRT. CAT order also records that. But they give full marks to everybody. Later on, Mullahs, slightly unnerving this question, the last question which I'm showing by way of illustration. How many meaningful English words can be formed using thirds, so and so, using the word recognize? So, Mullahs, I had to, when I was giving the exam, R-I-N-C are the 4 words. I have to build a word around it. The tentative answer key, none, which means no word can be made in English by R-I-N-C. The final answer key says 1. Now, Mullahs, may kindly see the bottom. I have illustrated 24 combinations and none of these combinations will make any word. And this is also shown and accepted by CAT. Which is R-I-N-C. For ease of convenience, R-I-N-C. There is no word like this. I am pausing here for a minute.
The tribunal has simply said that they are experts and we'll leave.
No, the experts say, the tribunal says that yes, we have found problems. There are 22 questions. They said 22. I am explaining 23. I will give them a discount of 1 question. No problem. But they have found out that there is a problem in 22. But they say, now what can we do? SSC, you've done this. You should amend your ways. You should come with a policy. And please, Mullahs, may kindly come to the impugned order, paragraph 13, Mullahs. Mullahs, page 110 of item 30, Mullahs. This is the short grievance I have. That
they've said that we'll not.
No, not at all, Mullahs, not at all. That's the beauty of the case. They recognize the mistake. They say, yes, there is problem, but what can we do? Please allow me to read from paragraph 13 onwards, Mullahs. Page 110 of this file, Mullahs.
However, the callous and...
Yes, Mullahs. However, the callous attitude of experts of SSC has floored, flummoxed, and flabbergasted us on the sheer scale of 22 questions where grace marks were awarded to all the candidates, even those who had not even attempted the vague questions or given wrong answers to the doubtful questions. Also, we are puzzled and perplexed that while the tentative answer key was vetted and endorsed by experts of SSC, later the experts, after getting feedback from applicants across the country, had to change their view, not in just 1, 2, but 22 questions. We are therefore of the opinion that SS should have been wiser and more erudite experts on their panel who set total unambiguous questions which have clear-cut answers in future. What do I do, Mullahs, with this finding? Anyway, Mullahs, I will go further. The issue of final answer key release after publication result was not pressed at the time, and this is not an issue, Mullahs. However, at that point, applicant did not object to the same. This was an issue, Mullahs. They said, why did you not come at tier 1 level and why did you come at tier 2 level? That's not an issue, Mullahs. Allow me to...
The whole thing is happening for tier 2, right?
Tier 2, yes, Mullahs.
However, at that point of time, the applicants did not object. So tier 1, they are right. That's gained finality.
Yes, Mullahs, I did not challenge it. The question was why if you have come for 2, why did you not come for 1? That was the question, and we did not press for 1. So allow me to complete it completely, Mullahs. However, at that point in time, applicant did not object to the same. At the juncture, they had cleared the tier 1 exam, and to assail the same would have been against them. In tier 2, also the respondent have adopted the same procedure of publishing the final answer key after the final result, which cannot be assailed by the applicants once they choose to remain silent on tier 1. Hence,
this is what we were thinking, no, that they've said that you can't challenge it.
Yeah, yes, Mullahs.
Wrong.
Hence, we refrain from commenting on the same. However, we could not stop ourselves from commenting on the same. However, we could not stop ourselves from mentioning that in one question, the candidate who attempted English has rightly attempted, but he is being made to suffer because the anomaly Hindi version, and the candidate who did not attempt the question at all stands to benefit. This is definitely a point to ponder. The SSC should come out with a clear policy which will go a long way in reducing litigation on these trivial issues. As we part, we would express our deep dismay, disappointment, and unlevel playing field created by SSC by giving grace marks to candidates who had not even attempted the ambiguous and doubtful questions or gave wrong answers to ambiguous questions. We, however, sanguine the SSC would be more circumspect and cautious in future, and that their attitude will not remain casual, cavalier, and callous as always. Needless to mention, so and so, so and so, so and so. Plus, few of us, Mullahs, out of these multiple petitioners, this is our last attempt. Plus, with this advisory, with these nice words by the what will we do, Mullahs? Ultimately, those 22 questions, something had to be done about them. Mullahs asked in the previous hearing, Mullahs had asked what can be done. Either we revert back to the tentative and the revise the result, or Mullahs, the prayer that I have is quash the entire result. That's the only way this can be.
See, as we are seeing it,
Please.
if these answers in the tentative were correct,
Hmm.
then there was no reason to revise them in the
Final key, correct?
right? Until unless they can justify to us that why they were revised in the
Yes.
final result,
Yes.
we'll say that for these questions you will go back to the tentative answer key.
Please.
If they show that there was some ambiguity because of which there are some students, see, we have to give benefit to those students also who would not have attempted because they felt both answers are correct.
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Because there is so much ambiguity.
They should not be put to any
should also
inconvenience.
be
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Kind of.
Absolutely.
So for them, the best was that please give marks to everyone, because now there only in your negative marking issue is someone who's not taken any of the two options where there could be ambiguity. Why should he get rid of that
Negative marking plus
negative marking and
plus get free. Yes.
maybe that. But the fact of the matter is that they have to first justify that their answer key is correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just one last point, if I may, Mullahs. If
Yes.
Mullahs may kindly have the chart that I had given.
Yes.
Mullahs, in the left hand side, Mullahs, I had given some figures and some numbers out of the third box, Mullahs, 1, 2, third box.
Yeah.
Plus the SSC provides for 2% variation, which is if there is a 390 mark paper, 2% can be plus minus. There can be mistakes of 2%. I'm just leaving this one point with Mullahs that they also have a provision for 2% variations, not this kind of a variation. It is only by way of complete disclosure that they also have a system.
2% variation.
Mullahs, I've mentioned it. Mullahs has the chart. Left, there are 3 boxes.
Acha, even
Question,
SOP.
total marks, and as per SOP of SSC, even in extreme cases, error in question shall not exceed 2%. That's their policy. But here, Mullahs, if I calculate, Mullahs may kindly see.
Much is
Percentage wise, if
20
Mullahs may kindly,
questions is how many?
Mullahs may kindly see 8 to 9%.
8% in one exam and 9.5% in the other exam. Phase 1 and phase 2.
Phase 1 is how much? No, not tier 1. Phase 1.
Phase 2 you'll have to.
Phase 1 is how much?
8%.
8%. Phase 2 will be 10% you'll have to.
Mullahs may make a note in the chart itself, Mullahs, where I have given one.
Because that will depend on the total number of questions which were there.
Yes.
130 questions are there, plus 3 marks, minus 1 marks. In phase tier 2, there are 9 questions where bonus has been awarded as a bonanza to everybody, and 2 questions for the
10.
11 you'll have to. 9 plus 2 in phase 2 you'll have to.
10 plus 2. Yeah, 10 plus 2.
He's given
10 plus 2.
He's given 10.
10 plus 2, Mullahs. That's 10 plus 2.
And 9 plus 2 in the
Plus
first.
some error at our end can also be 2% error at our end can be also accommodated in terms of covering it. But Mullahs, overall,
We'll like to be exact on these figures.
this is exact, Mullahs. This is exact.
figure.
This is exact.
Yes.
And submission is made. On the issue of bonus questions, your lordship is absolutely right. The Supreme Court has settled this that bonus marks cannot be awarded to candidates who have not even bothered to attempt the question.
Attempt the question.
I'm only passing on the judgment, your lordship. Paragraphs 12 and 13 of this judgment, your lordship. The 3-judge bench decision of the Supreme Court in 2005. Your
No,
lordship.
but if there is ambiguity, then someone will not like to attempt, especially because there is a negative marking.
Absolutely, your lordship. But unfortunately, the law is that if you've not attempted the question, you're not entitled to bonus marks. I understand what the concern for the candidate will be, but the law as it stands today is this, your lordship.
Let's see this.
Paragraph 12 of Guru Nanak, your lordship. Paragraphs 11 and 12.
Was there a negative marking in this judgment?
Harsh, you have a-
Because everything will depend on negative marking. So I will not like to attempt because there is a negative marking. So until unless this judgment also deals with negative marking, please tell us.
I will just get back on that.
Come back on that. This judgment will apply only if there is a negative mark in this.
Mullahs, if I am concluding, Mullahs, I have just 2 judgments to show, Mullahs, of our court itself.
Let us
Same.
just first find
Please,
out,
please,
is
please.
she carrying the expert committee
Please.
reports?
They are not cutting the physical file, the original file.
No.
Lordship ask us.
No, let us say, will you be able to answer us these, let's say these three questions only, forget anything else. He's highlighted 3 or 4 questions.
4 questions.
4 questions. Will you be able to highlight, tell us that why the answer key was changed?
Yes, Lordship, what happened, what we instruction we had that once the answer, as per the expert committee, they have made an answer. Now, there was subsequently in between, there were objections raised by the student. When these objections was raised, they continuously looked into it and finally they came out with a final answer.
That's a general answer. Do you have specific reasons to give us why this answer was changed?
Lordship, then I'll put the.
Please get us when today is Thursday, you get it on Monday. Get us the expert committee report.
Please.
All right, Tuesday. Tuesday.
SSC board released answer on 21, 125, and 81.
Same answer, same.
But after final answer, that was not.
Once the final.
So one second. So in your case, according to you, there were certain wrong answers and they have maintained those wrong answers even in the final answer key. Give what are the question numbers?
No, he's-
Question number 39.
Only one question. You are happy with only one question. You will make it.
Cross mark my.
So your expert committee will be dealing with this question number 39 also. Let's see. On that day we'll see.
If this question corrected,
You make it.
I think 20th we separate a list of questions. The committee may get back on those questions.
No, the committee, we are not putting it back to the committee. We want to see the committee reports because they would have discussed all these.
Correct,
questions.
correct. No,
And
absolutely.
why they find that there is an ambiguity in that in one answer. Therefore, give everyone those.
Please.
So you will do only one thing for every of your case.
Yes,
You
please.
will mark out which exactly are you wanting to actually challenge.
Correct.
Don't challenge everything because that will be impossible. We find 1 or 2 they make out, then you will be.
No, we understand.
So just give us the numbers. Like for example, his is only specific 39. You've given us 4. If you have more, please give us more. You can give us more.
I've already given more. There are 2 questions.
Only 2 questions. Just sit with him and tell him.
9 we are also challenging. Except 9, there are 2 questions.
Where
They are also
again
covered
in the answer key they did not change.
In initial they were correct one, and later on they have
Given and not.
Given to everyone.
So give us those question numbers and when they bring the expert committee, we'll look.
So, Mullahs, if just taking one more minute, Mullahs may kindly have the chart. I have actually placed a table here of the problematic questions. What I can do is I will discuss with all my friends. I will prepare a similar chart for all the matters, limiting it to the core like 4 questions I have given. These are only 4, Mullahs. I mean, I have instructions to show 23, but I will not. I understand the difficulty at the bench side also, Mullahs. We can't go to 23 questions.
We at best will, after getting satisfied with this, we'll remand it back or we'll probably try and figure out how to.
Please, absolutely. Mullahs. Highly obliged. Is any time fixed?
You already said that we told you that everything will be subject to outcome, right?
yes, no.
We also
That
not-
they are now complying. Mullahs. Every letter that is
Letter
they are
is saying-
issuing, they are saying it.
all of-
My lord, in item number 28, my lord, since this matter was connected, but notice has not been issued on the last date, so my lord may issue notice also in this matter. There is a question number 39 is in my lord, challenge in this petition.
In item,
In my lord 28, my lord Rakesh
you are
Mehta,
for whom? You are for whom?
for Union of India, my lord.
Okay, 28 issue notice accepted by Mr. So on behalf of respondent number देख लेना Union of India के कितने हैं और UPSC is a party or who is a party?
SSC is a
SSC.
SSC.
My lord, in this
You are-
my lord, in this petition, I am for all the respondent. In this,
All respondents.
in 20.
All respondents accepted. ठीक है? List along with 25 कर देना. और किसी में any other matter where we've not issued notice?
There is some implement application, I believe, which can be
Implement are
taken.
all-
Yes, this can be
In
taken.
your favor or someone is opposing you?
Because I don't think anyone is opposed.
We didn't receive any implement application as of now.
Who's filed the implement application? Madam, you are supporting him, opposing him? Supporting him. That's okay. Because once the result is to be redone, then it has.
May be directed to supply copy, my lord.
Then it's just supplying.
Give it again.
Having heard the preliminary submissions of the learned counsels for the petitioners, we have the opinion that before proceeding further, the respondent should be directed to produce before us the expert committee report on basis of which the final answer key was issued by the respondent, including any decision-making process by which they had decided to give bonus marks to the candidates for certain questions, irrespective of whether they had attempted the same or not. Full stop. Let this record be produced before us on Tuesday in the petitions be listed in the supplement.
Please, oblige.
Bas? Okay.
Oblige.